Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Long Play. See how this goes. It's been a while since I've played this, so we will see how far we get. Always liked the idea of pirates as assassins. That's pretty cool. But I remember when the trailer came out, there was this one scene of him like walking through a bordello and like smacking a hooker on the ass, and I was like, whoa! Oh, she's well, of course she can talk. Probably. Rocked him.
You see her? Man the colors!
Mr. Whirlpool. Okay, yep. Move out, move around. Use right to rotate the camera. All standard stuff.
Our helmsman's dead! Someone take the wheel!
R2 to sprint. Grab the wheel, circle, take the wheel. Fire in the cannons. Fire your cannons with L2, move RA, press R2 to shoot. Okay.
Enemy fire! Fire! They're on their volante head! What's the big cannon cap? Fire! The casa! Cannons are English! They're all alone, sir!
Go. Speed up. Pull him in, pull him in. Gotcha. We will be going for 100% completion. So hopefully we can do this pretty much. Circle, slow down. Spin, 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 spin. Turn, turn, turn. Give me the broadside. Give me the broadside. Come on. I'm not worried about our ship. We've got it's dealt enough damage for the cutscene. Oh well, that's not good. That's worse.
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sword of the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Yeah, well, we all know that didn't happen. A little bit of Assassin's Creed conspiracy theory, but it's actually been theorized that the old guy in the theater that you kill at the beginning of Assassin's Creed 3 as Haytham is actually Edward, Haytham's father. So That's pretty interesting. It makes sense, but if they were already thinking of that storyline, I think they would have put that in from the beginning instead of having there been, you know, basically a different NPC rendering at that point. They did do Hatham's story first, but at the end of Assassin's Creed 4, at post-credits, they're all back in England and they're at that actual theater again, in the same box where you killed the old guy in Assassin's Creed 3. So, it's conspiracy theory. They won't confirm it, but...
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
Right, like, how do you expect the powder to not be wet?
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Why does he call a guy Sneaksby?
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start.
I do really like the two swords, though. Dual swords, fantastic.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
It's been a while. Come on, I can't grab the rope. Seriously? There we go. Up, 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 up. Sink. I said this is going to be a long play series, so we're going to try and get the 100% in one round.
Pause, kid. Where's he running to?
Of course, if we have to do some hunting later on, that's also fine, but I'd rather get what I can while I can, so I don't have to backtrack for it. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's up there. So free run this way. Got that fragment. That's a long way down. Like I said, some of it will come back.
We could work together on this.
I did like in AC3 how they brought in like the free running with the trees. I thought that was cool. But AC3, now I haven't played the remaster, but it definitely seemed like it was just clunky. Like, always clunky. As far as I'm concerned, the Ezio trilogy had the best combat controls. Everything just felt natural. I think Unity had the best story.
Keep your distance!
But, you know, I also have not 100% finished Syndicate, so I'm not sure, but I have heard other people complain that it was kind of dull and they didn't really like the twin aspect so much, so... Come here, Mr. Warpole. Get back here! I mean, I understand he's injured, but for a master assassin, you'd think that would have gone a little bit more difficult. Granted, Edward is a pirate,
Senor
so...
Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Hashtag identity theft!
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Now, I know it's slow going here at the start because of all the cutscenes as they're setting up the story, but it'll pick up. Find a way to Havana. Oh,
That
yeah,
schooner
there's a
will do
ship.
me just fine.
I have not played Odyssey, and I have not played Origins, but I want to really, really bad. That's just gonna have to be, you know, if there's enough interest in this series on the channel, then, you know, I'll record gameplay for those, but...
We're to commandeer this lavish ship and fall out.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you
Otherwise, we'll
bleeding
see.
pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
See if we can't whistle.
I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew
Get his
and I
attention. Okay, he's interested.
water resupply.
Assassinate him. Hide him. Yeah. Nice and smooth. Of course, it's just explaining about stalking zones. Basically, if you're in the deep bushes, you can't...
Any one reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like. Oh God! Oh God!
You're mine!
I was aiming for the distance. Range target.
Close the net, lads!
Oh, missed the counter.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Gotcha.
By God's grace, you saved me. A profusion of thanks. Is that yours? It is my vessel, yes. Here lies its poor captain, And I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steve Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Oh, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Random sea turtle in the background.
To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have an uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. All things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
Reach the ship's wheel, not before we pick up
Lacking a rowboat, I'm
this
afraid we'll
treasure
have to
map.
swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
And it's just going to explain, you know, treasure maps, how they work. $179, $593. We'll need the map. And 179, 593. So it is on this island. But it's further inland. So, do we go for it now? Do we wait? We're here. But at the same time, I kind of want to get on with it and kind of like do the collectathon later. Let's see where exactly. There's a little cove with some water, and it's back in the cove. Okay.
This is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Well, we can just look. Random sea turtle. Way back in here. That wasn't bad. What's in the box? Look, don't you wish Oak Island was that easy? You just go, rip it up. Here's the treasure, spend wisely. Isn't that what Riley says in National Treasure? Why couldn't they just be like, here's the map, here's the treasure, spend wisely? Oh, that is way up there. That box is very close by, though. Now, the only reason I would pick these chests up right now is so that we can start to get the Royales, because you're going to need those, especially once you get to Havana. It's been forever since I played this game, so I can't remember how much everything cost, but when I originally had this for the Xbox 360, I had everything updated all the way, and it was like such overkill. But believe it or not, the first thing I decided to do was take all the forts. So I did that. But the legendary ships, oh my goodness. We will get to those when we get to those.
She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. Ah, I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we?
Why does this guy remind me of, like, every managerial person I've ever met?
Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility.
Don't hit the
Most
sandbar.
pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes, that is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who turned his back.
Where did all
on a
these
keg
other
of
people
rum.
come from?
Oh, yes.
Didn't he say he
Yes,
could,
I
he
suppose
could
that's
sail it
true.
on his own?
Toast the gallants and royals!
It's almost as bad as the Starbucks cup in Game of
Let's get
Thrones.
moving.
Almost as bad. Not as bad. He's like, oh, the whole crew's wiped out. There's a great big old whale. We'll get to whaling. That's a lot of fun. I'm sure I'll get lashback. But the whaling in this game is actually quite fun.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
And I believe that should be the prologue. Yup.
Fantastic work. Very promising.
You get these cool load screens. What I do like about Assassin's Creed, though, is you can run around, you can pull your swords out,
Right.
fight stuff.
Easy now.
It's kind of unique.
There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights, just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up.
If you're unfamiliar with the Assassin's Creed
welcome to the
trilogy
Sample 17 project.
or saga,
Before you get started, you're gonna need this.
you're about to get some rough
Go.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
dialogue.
C'est bon? It works?
This company is
All
Abstergo.
right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable. Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
His maternal grandmother's mother was Asian.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean Pirates. So that's your gig. It'll just take a minute, okay?
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
That's Rebecca walking away.
C'est bon, tout est prêt.
Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick. You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around.
I'm not really sure I was fond of the whole, like, out of Animus experience with this one, because it was like, you had to go around the office and hack stuff and find information, but if you do find all that information, there's quite a lot.
See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor.
Moving on up to the east side.
You ready? Let's go.
Here we go. Oh.
Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO.
See the little QR code?
Bonjour.
Salut, Mélanie.
You have to scan those with your
Well,
communicator.
Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Hayden, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor.
We'll go through the sticky notes later.
Memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA.
Desmond
And hopefully
Miles
one
wasn't
day,
a donor.
we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage.
As far as
If you need
cubicles
any
go,
hints or
this is
tips,
pretty
the
dope.
Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
First off, I want that sticky note. Let's take a look around. Pretty neat. Interesting. Here's the other one. There are 30 sticky notes in total, so you get this, or I'm sorry, 20 in total. So you get this cool collectathon outside of the Animus, as well as inside of the Animus. Fantastic. More stuff to collect. That's exactly what we want. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Oh, here we go. Oh, bam! Number 4. Like I said, once we have the files, we'll go through everything. All the backstory. What exactly is happening here. If you haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games before, if you like storyline, this is definitely a series for you. If you're more kind of fast-paced action shooter, not really, but okay, that's level 2. We can't get into level 2s yet, but we will be able to soon enough. Right now we're just gonna kind of peruse, take a look around. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, cool, I can move faster outside the Animus too. There's 5. Just like that, 25% of all sticky notes collected. There are guides online that tell you where everything is. And I'm sure we'll probably have to be using those at some point. When we do use those, I'll make sure I'm giving credit out to the people that put those together. There's a lot of resources for these games because there's just so much information on what's going on. So much information.
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Beautiful graphics. Ubisoft really spends a lot of time on their graphics and their details with the Assassin's Creed series. It's awesome to see a developer do that. I think that's going to wrap up part 1 of our Black Flag long play.
Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful
We go into
pleasure.
part 2. We'll start the exploration of Havana, Cuba in July
See
1715.
someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
So,
Flash rogue like yourself.
hit that
must
like
be
button,
cautious.
hit subscribe, pound that bell so you know when your next video in the series comes up every time we post something to the channel.